Hey, Aries got here, and it's time to talk about solo leveling. And yes, I'm bold again because why not? I felt like it. The beacons are lit, Gondor calls for aid. But back to solo leveling here. I saw a lot of people were complaining about the recap episode which we had, which I fully understand that sentiment. And then also after the slower episode, the build-up episode we had last week, I just hope they take their time. And here it is. We have an episode, a very hyped one. A lot of people are excited about here because this is like the beginning, kind of showing a glimpse into what Jin Woo is going to become the more things change for him and he grows stronger and stronger, especially with one scene that if you know, you know. But anyway, this episode was great, so let's get into it. We have them with the dungeon with the prisoners there, and I really liked how all of them, they're looking like Jin Woo. He's a different person, stronger now, he changed completely, which is very, very true. But back in the dungeon, we had the prisoners fighting goblins there. Kang, very much, you can tell he's an asshole from the start, by the way he acts, by the way he talks there. But this is where things get more interesting. They have to split three ways there, and Jin Woo is starting to be more perceptive. He knows which one is the correct one for the boss. They go towards it. Now, before we get into the action, what I liked here, I like the attention to detail the side characters are getting even more compared to the manhwa here, like last episode especially. But here I liked Kim, like very flawed person. He knew what he did in the first two episodes when he ran away. Feels very guilty about that. He wanted to apologize, even though he doesn't think he will be forgiven or thinks he deserves to be forgiven, which is a very obvious flag there for what's going to happen to him. But I still appreciated that quite a lot. It's very easy. If I was in that same position, I would have probably run away. Honestly, I would have shat my pants. Let alone run away. I would have probably died of a heart attack if I saw that statue of God there killing people. But back to the dungeon here. Kang is kind of testing the prisoners there. Hey, you guys kill goblins very well, what about humans? Yeah, that's easy for us also. And here we see a bit of more full context. He was asked by the father of a daughter that the prisoners abused there. She killed herself, unfortunately. His wife also went into a mental hospital, so his life was ruined. He lost the loved one. He wants just revenge here. Now, up so far here, Kang has a justification in a way. Killing pieces of shit scum with the prisoners, because the hunters here kind of have a similar society like Hunter x Hunter, where even after what they did, they just get 3 years, a slap on the wrist, and they still keep their licenses, so they're gonna get away with it pretty much easily, even diminishing their sentence, which sucks. Shittish society, but hey, here we are. So Kang was on his side. So far, everybody should be at least on his side or understand why he's doing there. But unfortunately, there's a lot more to Kang here. And yeah, he starts killing them, the prisoners, which so far so good. But unfortunately, Kim and the other guy, I forgot his name, stumbles upon Kang killing and torturing the prisoners. He wasn't just killing them there. And we're gonna get back to that here, because Jin Woo and the others start rushing when they hear screams, and they find Kim and the other guy dead, or at least almost dead, with Kim there. And Juhi tries to heal him. This was a very good moment for Jin Woo's character and also for Kim's. He was angry that Kim was dying because he still wanted to hold that grudge, like never gonna forgive what Kim did, abandoning them back there, but he still didn't want him dead. And Kim, in his last moments, apologizing. I really like that moment. And here is where we see the true Kang, if you haven't figured it out so far. Kang is a piece of shit. Like, utter piece of shit. He starts attacking Juhi. He wanted to take out the healer first. Jin Woo protects her, and Kang just, I'm gonna kill all of you, make up a story. The prisoners attacked you. I was the only one that survived there. So yeah. Throughout the episode, we see his true nature. He enjoys killing people. He enjoys torturing people. Like utter piece of shit. Very cliche, so to say, of a character. Very obvious at some point, but he had a line that like, hey, if you're gonna kill those scums prisoners, sure, but then you went ahead, killed Kim, killed the big guy, I keep forgetting his name, and you just enjoy it. You're a piece of shit. And here is where we have, I really liked Song-chi, also the old guy with one arm, this episode. I kind of feel he was a bit more fleshed out here, honestly. Even it's like, don't worry, Jin Woo, you can't defeat him, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh yeah, about that. He has no idea, but they slowly find out. I like things like this when people have no idea how powerful a character is, and then the reveal happens. Hey, why not? I enjoy it there. But here we have Song versus Kang, and like we found out last episode, he's kind of like a mage swordsman combination, and this time focuses on the swordsman part, with Juhi buffing and healing him at the same time. He puts up a decent fight against Kang. Kang is very strong, even though he's a piece of shit. Song almost gets him with a magic attack, doesn't work, and gets saved by Jin Woo. At least he put up a fight there. And here is where we have Kang being very confused how Jin Woo is able to do that. Everybody there, and all of them assuming it's a second awakening. I'm not gonna get into that. If you know, you know, and Kang slowly remembers him from the first dungeon at the start of the series, and he starts revealing himself being a piece of shit, saying he enjoys killing, and then we have the long-awaited fight between both of them, and kind of gives us a way where Jin Woo is right now with his strength ranking in a way. They're very equal, and Kang, remember, is B rank, equal in speed. Kang actually has a bit more experience than him, especially against humans, actually cuts him there, and killing intent is very important, like feeling when somebody's trying to kill you or go after you, the attacks there. But thanks to that, the system intervenes and makes it into a quest, and Jin Woo has a quest to kill him, and uses dash, poisons him, so the fight was turning in his favor, and I really like that. His demeanor has changed. Remember when he hesitated the first time with Dang Suk there, so this is not the first time he's going to kill human. But Kang has a stealth skill, like a full-on stealth skill, actually incapacitates Jin Woo for a bit, but thanks to the power of pay to him, he gets the full recovery he has from the dailies. And here was probably my favorite part throughout the episode. We see how Jin Woo is slowly changing, kind of, he says he's losing a part of himself, he's becoming more accustomed to killing, more accustomed to power there compared to how he was before, and doesn't even want to waste energy or emotions getting angry at somebody like Kang there, and starts even detecting him, gets the skill with killing intent. And yeah, Kang at this moment, he knew he fucked up. I love moments like that, especially in overpowered main character series. And that look down, that scene there with Jin Woo looking down at him, pathetic. They did that so good there. And yeah, Kang gets killed, and in his last moments, the old spiel, hey, we're the same, we're both killers. And Jin Woo worried that he's not gonna be able to hide who he is right now, his power and everything, after he killed Kang. And here is the build-up for the future. Jin Woo is definitely going to go stronger. And when Kang said, your shadow connected to darkness. Yeah, if you know, you know, you know. We're gonna get to that later on there. And Jin Woo is also changing mentally, especially a lot more, not just his physical power there, and proceeds to go kill the boss because why not? We don't see the fight with the boss, of course. The main fight here was him versus Kang, which I liked that Firelight just shows us kind of a glimpse into future Jin Woo, even gets the hood bit there. But it's gonna be interesting how kind of getting to the big leagues like now. Even Woo Jin Chul starts investigating Kang, what happened to him there, and he sees that Jin Woo survived again. And I like that song took responsibility with him and Zhu He for killing Kang, trying to cover for Jin Woo, but even though it's gonna be officially like that, Woo Jin Chul doesn't believe them there yet. So it's gonna be interesting because we also have Jin Woo seeing Woo's aura right now, and that he's an A rank. Before he couldn't see it, so he got another step into the door of the big league, so to say. So yeah, overall great episode, full of action, and please stop complaining when we have downtime, build up episodes, expansions of world building. Shouldn't just be just slam 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 action 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 action, which, don't get me wrong, I love the action, also is great, but some downtime is very much appreciated, especially in a series like Solo Leveling, which hasn't had as much love for the side characters, so to say. And I hope they take their time with it. Don't give me another God of High School. What they did to God of High School, but anyway, let me know down in comments below what you guys thought about the episode. Are you excited for the future of the series? Hopefully you're gonna get a full adaptation, we're gonna find out. But as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying Solo Leveling, make sure to check out the podcast because anime. Bye bye.